Well, the first question you should be asking, how many more effing days are you going to wear that blue shirt in a row? And my answer, I don't know. Could be a few more days. That's super important. Now, Entheos posted today that Donald J. Trump retruthed Laura 47, whoever that is, post. Entheos told us the other day, pay very close attention to when Trump retruths or retweets something. It is big, it's a big deal, pay very close attention because he's dropping you breadcrumbs. It's the biggest way he will drop breadcrumbs to you. Oh, really? So this is for anyone out there that you're concerned, are you sure we got this? Are you sure we're going to get the country back? And what about the thing in Atlanta? Are they going to get them this time? She posts a picture, meme if you will, of Trump with the following sentences. And he retruthed it. He is in Donald Trump retruthed it. So in other words, what I'm about to read you is a big breadcrumb from Trump himself to let you know, whatever this is, it might be very, very truthful and meaningful, so pay attention. We elected traitors to govern us. We allowed evil to prey on us. Those who claimed to represent us gave us false hope, made false promises. The evil and corruption only grew. This is more than party politics. This is about restoring old glory. This is about saving our land and our people from those who wish us harm. This is about preserving our republic. This is about preserving our safety. This is about restoring our strength. This is about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This is about protecting our children. And this is about saving America. Donald J. Trump retruthed that, meaning, according to Entheos, and you know Entheos don't play, this is the plan, and it is going to happen. How do you know? Let me just read you something else Entheos posted. Quite a while ago that is important. Hashtag America250. Posted June 18th, 2020, July 18th, 2022, last year. And he's underscoring 5:55 p.m. Because there's something important about that number. So anyways, the story of now will be told. The stories of the heroes will be told. The story of victory will be told. It will be, and he's got two fingers pointing, past tense. So in other words, when we get to America 250, which is 2026, and maybe it's right after that, maybe not on the button, but after America 250 anniversary, he's saying it will be past tense. So everything happening now, and that has been happening over the last few years especially, and maybe longer than that, but especially these last few years, he's telling you the story of right now in the last few years will be told. The stories of the heroes who are helping out right now that you don't even have a clue exist, by the way, most of them, will be told. The story of victory, which I've already told you, we've already won, they've already lost. It's already done. The story of victory will be told, and it will be past tense. Well, how can a past tense tell you about a victory happening now if we haven't even been the victory? We haven't even had victory yet. Or have we? Fake guy in the White House, fake VP, fake Fetterman. Where did they find Fetterman? I can't believe any of y'all heard the best line of the song, didn't even comment. All neck, no shoulders. All neck, no shoulders. He lied and said he likes fracking. So Antheos continues in that same old post from 2022 at 5:55 p.m. Write down everything. List the good and the bad. Plot twists will finally make sense. You will write the accurate history. You will teach the lessons to the next generation. Not everyone will make it to the finish line. 250th will be joyful and tearful. Celebration and remembrance. Big capital letters. God wins. And then he also, in this recent post, he's got these two posts in one image. So that first one I read you, July 18, 2022, 5:55 p.m., and then May 31st, 2023, which was more recent, 1:02 p.m., he's underscoring the time as well. Maybe it has to do with the number of days that have gone by. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, Donald Trump makes a post. Eerily similar in a sense to what Antheos had said a year ago. 3 years from now, this is Trump, the United States will celebrate the biggest and most important milestone in our country's history, 250 years of American independence. And no, he's not just saying, whoa, it's the 250th year of Independence Day, 1776. Why wasn't the 100th year anniversary? That's a pretty big one, or the 50 year. Was that a big thing? Was it the biggest we've ever experienced? No. How about the 150th year? How about the 200th year? He's telling you, no. The 250. That's the big one. That's the big one. And let's see what else he's talking about. Oak versus pasta. I think he's talking about Oak Tree, Elon versus pasta, Zuckerberg. I don't think that's really important. Let's go down. Just see if there's something else I don't want to miss before I close this video out. He's posting this. Let's go ahead and take a little listen, shall we?
I have one question. Champ, Senator, ma'am. Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. Colonel, it's my understanding that you're spending your own time and your own resources investigating and educating. Why? Loves this country.
Madam Chairwoman, Senator Champ. So it sounds cliche, but at the end of the day, so my parents fled the Soviet Union in the 70s from communism. This one gets emotional. Okay. I see it coming here. Not on my watch.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, so just nothing super important on those other ones. Just letting you know, not on my watch and not on Trump's watch. And those people behind the scenes, those heroes that are sometimes hinted about that nobody knows. The good men and women behind the scenes who said, F this, not on my watch. I'm not going to let my country be destroyed. And they did something and are doing something, and it's a gigantic plan. So, another Retruthed post by Trump telling you you're going to really, really like 2026, that anniversary of America's independence, 250 years. Not just because it's a stupid date. Oh, it's been 250 years, that's all. No. And by the way, we're almost out of 2023. 2024 is right around the corner. Okay? 25, 26. 2 more years. That's all. Time is going by. So, it will be shown past tense. You can only show something past tense if something happened back in time and you weren't aware of it. So if you're not even aware that there's a victory, but in the next 2 to 3 years they're going to show you, oh, here's the victory, check this out. Oh, here's the heroes, check this out. Oh, here's this, check this out. And then you go, oh my God, that plot twist. And when that happened, oh my God, that's why that, oh my God. Like, you're going to be doing that over and over and over. I wish there was some freaking way that I could just run into Entheos on accident. Oh, you know, show up somewhere. And he comes up behind me and whispers in my ear or something. Whispers sweet nothings into my ear. Maybe that day will come after things have been fixed. Because they are operational, if you know what I'm saying. And they would never dare risk something like that. You know, let me go say hi to, you know, Baldy Snip 4 just because I like the guy or something. Not happening. But a boy can dream, can he? And maybe that day will happen after all this. So that would be freaking awesome. I mean, I could go see Tori probably anytime. She's another one, you know, but she's out there in public and a little bit different. Never really had a relationship with her, but did briefly with Entheos, you know, on Twitter. And it was nothing major. It was just, you know, he actually replied to me, you know, like, now you forget about it, you know. But it's just awesome, man. I'm just telling you, yes, shit's going to get crazier. Well, if the good guys are in control, why did the fire start? What? Because you have sleeper cells that Wudu told you were coming. Right across the border. Wake up, next one. Wake up, next one. Wake up. All these fires, and it ain't just Easter Island. Wasn't that another one? Easter Island's on fire or something? What the? Easter Island? Damn, boy, we're going to do the Easter Bunny, boy. Everybody know that. You got no more Easter, boy. Easter Bunny go down. Everybody know that. We're at war. And whether we're victorious right off the bat or not doesn't necessarily matter. When there's still people running around who can do these things. Can't catch everybody doing everything. So, you know, we are at war. You just don't even know it. Most people don't even know it. Well, yeah, I expect bombs and, you know, missiles to fly. And that's a different kind of war. But a war is still a war. And again, this is not just for America. This is for all the marbles, as Wudu claimed. All the marbles. Everything on planet Earth is going to be affected, and we have to get this under control. Because if we can stop the bad guys who are doing the bad stuff to us, let's say, they're the same bad guys doing the same shit to everybody else. So you take out that particular bad guy, so to speak, and everybody else benefits. And I say everybody else meaning the rest of the world. So it is a massive operation. What about the Dr. Shiva video? Dr. Shiva on Nino. He doesn't like Trump anymore. He doesn't like Mike Lindell. He doesn't like the Trump family. He had evidence. They didn't want to take it. That bozo couldn't see a military operation if it punched him in the mouth. If it doesn't come from Entheos, first and foremost, and Tory to another extent, those two sources, I don't care what anybody has to say. I don't care. Because Entheos has already shown he knows the plan. He already knows. If Entheos does a post and says, oh shit, guys, I hate to say it, but grab your guns and da-da-da because our plan just went up in smoke. And now we're going to be all in big trouble. You see a post like that from Entheos, the plan has changed and we're in trouble. Okay? But he's posting stuff basically saying the war's already over. We've already defeated them, essentially. The big guys, they're done. They're little minions again. We're going to put sleeper cells and some of the shit's still going on. But overall, they've already got this in the bag, is what he's telling you. It's not just in the bag. It's zipped and tied and shut. Things just have to play out now. A little tit for a tat here from there against the fires. This is happening. That's going to be exposed. That's going to be exposed. You may think this is kind of odd or weird. But sometimes things have to happen that could be stopped by the good guys. Bad things. But it's more important that they're allowed to happen because of the impact it will have on all of humanity to see what the hell's going on and wake up some very much sleepy people. It may be really important for people to experience and see something terrible due to the effect it has overall on everybody else. Just imagine, just talk about the Maui fires for a minute. Hundreds of people dead, at least, maybe 1,000 or more. There's still people missing, they say. Of course, if they're missing, they're probably dead. A whole community, let's just call it 1,000 people. Maybe that's 200 or 300 homes total. We have more damage than that in one hurricane that comes through Florida. Not necessarily the deaths, but the absolute destruction, far worse. And it happens, honestly, all the time. So it's just another event. But this, let's just say, for the purpose of me talking to you here, let's pretend that the Maui fires were started on purpose by some bad guys. If the good guys stopped the plan, and it never happened, would you know that the governor of Hawaii is trying to steal the land now? And they're evicting people off the land because they want the land so bad? And now people are questioning, well, what about the police officer, chief of police? He was a commander in charge at the Las Vegas shootings? Yeah, it's him. And now he's over in Hawaii as the chief of police? Yeah. In this particular area, as a matter of fact, chief of police. Yeah. And they were blocking some of the exit ramps, according to eyewitnesses. People trying to flee the fire to find a police officer with his car blocking the exit. Told, I'm following orders. I said to block it off. Again, eyewitness said that. I'm not there. I didn't say it. Same guy. So how much dirty filth has been exposed because of that event? Again, loss of lives, waking up the population. I'm not the guy deciding what should or shouldn't be caught or stopped, and I'm not even here to also tell you that the good guys even knew that was going to happen. Maybe they didn't. Maybe, again, space weaponry in an instant, boom, fired off. How would you know? Let's just, again, I'm making this up just for the conversation. This is fake. Let's say China has some Dr. Evil lasers up in space, and they decided, for some reason, at this moment, just got an order to fire away these lasers. And in an instant, 1 or 2 seconds, poof, everything's on fire. Again, I'm making this up. It's just, how does a good guy, per se, know that that event was going to be planned or done? Maybe they didn't know. But then again, I'm telling you, there's going to be times where they do know. And due to, again, you have to, 100 people, 1,000 people dead, 7, 8 billion people on the planet that need to know that this happened, because we're going to prove that these people did this and this and this, but we can't prove that until they do this first. So we have to let them do that. And then once they do that, we'll catch them, we'll have evidence, and we can show how they were also tied to that and that because they did that. Right? This could be giant military strategy that your peon brain and mine included can't wrap our heads around. We just think one loss of life is too much. Why would it? One loss of life for 7 or 8 billion people, or 1,000 lives lost because it affected, billions of people. If somebody good knew about it and had to let it happen, again, I mean, I'm just making things up here to just put in your mind as to, war isn't pretty. As Zenthio said, not everybody will make it to the finish line. Why would he say that? What does that mean? I might have just told you. That might have been it. Prime example, Maui. I go eat lunch with Frank the other day. I was telling you guys about it. I'm going to go eat lunch with Frank. We go get this pizza place we haven't been to in a while. And they have a freaking menu that's been there for the last few years. Maui Wowie on fire. Tomato sauce, mozzarella, cheddar, sweet onion, whatever, jalapenos, and pineapple top with a barbecue swirl. $19.99, 12-inch. Maui Wowie on fire. Isn't it just amazing that something like, haven't been there in like a year. We show up right around the Maui fires, and there's a menu item staring me in the face. It's just amazing, isn't it? How things like that happen. Incredible. There's no conspiracy here. Oh, what restaurant was it? No. It's just one of those things, Spirit puts you in a place at time just to make you go, wow, what a coincidence. And you realize it's not a coincidence. But, I've seen so many things in my life with Spirit. Dozens and dozens and dozens of, that's incredible. I remember when I go to New Mexico and do the treasure hunting stuff, there's 2 numbers. One of the numbers I found out there, and I knew if that number's there needs to be another number very close by. We dug and found the other number. A rock that was probably 400 pounds was carved into the number in the dirt right where we were digging. Above us was the other number. Okay? These are related to Spanish stuff. So those 2 separate numbers, I asked Spirit when we were there, please give us a sign. I'm definitely in the right spot. Dave and JC are doing a lot of work here. Jason Foreman, not so much. And then Bill too when he came. But we get a sign that night at dinner. Go to this restaurant that we normally don't go to. It's a little ways away. And they give you these numbers to put on the table. The first number that we saw, they hand to me. And I go, how many numbers do you guys have? About 40 of them. So 1 out of 40 is my number. And of course, the number could have been higher than 40, but for whatever reason, these 2 Spanish numbers are not. They're on the lower side, but nonetheless, here's your number. Oh my God, I took a picture of it. Wow. Gotta be kidding me. Next time I go back there, months had gone by. I got there a few days earlier than JC and Dave. And I'm going, oh, I'm going to pass by on the way up to where I'm heading to that town, that same restaurant. And my buddy who lives out there, who was also present the first time, hey, you want to meet up? I'm heading out. Yeah, I'll meet you over there. It looks like about a half hour or so. And I said, all right, I'll see you there in about a half hour. So I'm sitting there and I'm by myself in a rental car. And I'm just thinking about everything that happened in January, which now we're in April 2019. And I'm like, God, that was incredible. I'm just talking out loud to Spirit in the car. Just me and nobody. And I'm like, you showed us signs. For example, after we ate at the restaurant, got the number, we're leaving in a few days after this. Like 2 or 3 days later, we're done. We're going to plan to come back and finish and all that. And we bought these hot chocolate packets. Nestle garbage hot chocolate, okay? 6 packages in a box. And the other number, by the way, is 7. And we bought 2 boxes of 6. We already went through 1. We got 1 more box left. We're back there like the next day or whatever. And it was January at this time. And it's cold. So JC's got the little thing fired up, cooking away. And he hands us our little cups. We're all drinking. There's just 3 of us. He's like, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. We all got drinks. He picks the package up. Dude, there's 4 packages left. That means there was 7 in here. But it says right here there's only 6 in the box. And I go, yeah, what's the other number? We got the first number yesterday. Here's the second number right in your effing box. You gotta be kidding me. You think Nestle's gonna accidentally give you 7? No, sir. We got 7. So fast forward to April. I'm driving, I'm talking to Spirit, about to meet my friend at the restaurant. And I'm like, I don't know how you guys can do some of the stuff you do where for example, the number last time I was here at that restaurant, I mean, that blew my mind. Then we got the chocolate packets. Like, Spirit, I don't know how you do that. But God, I'm blown away by it. It's amazing. It's incredible. I'm so thankful you've helped me with all this and you're letting me do this. And because when I find what I'm looking for, I'm going to be helping to start with the Native Americans, financially fixing some stuff up for them. But I was very grateful, and I'm like just talking to Spirit about it. And I said at the end, I go, I'm not asking. I'm not asking, but I'm just going to say this. God, I'm heading to that same restaurant. You put that number on the table. It would be freaking amazing if that happened again. But you don't have to. You've already blown my mind. You don't have anything to prove. Yeah, you know what I'm going to say. I get to that effing restaurant. My buddy's there. We go inside, and it was him and his son and me. And it was a little slow that day at the restaurant. It doesn't matter. I go up to the register, and I'm looking, where's those pile of numbers? Because they're going to probably grab one, right, the closest one. I'm looking at them. I see them. And I go, well, I don't even see the first or second number. Last time we got the first number. So, oh well, and I'm like, well, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Spirit has nothing to prove with me. Pay for it. They reach over here by the register where the numbers aren't. And there's one of the things over there. Grabs it, hands it to me. It's the second effing number, the 7. Just like the cocoa, the hot chocolate. I'd only been to that restaurant months ago. One time, got the first number. Second time, at the restaurant, out of 40 numbers, here's your 7. Piss off. I have the effing thing on my phone right now. So I go to my friend, hey, you and your son sit on that side. Put the number on the table. I'm going to get you guys in the picture. Because he was there last time. He goes, oh my God, that happened last time. It was the other number. I said, dude, we're on the spot. We have to be. But let me just tell you, it ain't effing easy. It is slow going, and we ain't nowhere near. I don't think anyway. I don't really know, but I don't think we're anywhere near getting into this thing. But we're still trying. I'm trying to schedule to go back again with my buddies, but I still don't know yet. So, and again, September, October is right around the corner. It's August now. I'm not going in August. It's hot. I was just there not too long ago, and it was effing hot. I'd like to go when it's cooler if I could, but it just depends. So, anyways, I don't know when I'm going, when I'm not coming up, but I just thought I'd relay that to you. That's like impossible, but it happens. And sometimes we don't like what we get or make sense of it, but sometimes things have to happen for other bigger reasons that are beyond your and my thinking. So, on that note, maybe this will be the final video, unless 8/22 is the day, something crazy happens today. I got that number. Woo Dude said something about the 22nd. Some major news thing, I don't know. I might be out back again. We'll see.